All right, RCY getting a little low in the mid lane. Let's go back. I was worried about the Doom, but alone. Stop. Just sticking it to him here. A 9 charge on the wand. He's stunned from the aftershock. Makes it out. And the Fissure alone. Oh, alone. Pings out the Observer. RCY posturing. 9 is rotating down. Amplified damage goes to the DK. Silenced up. And a dead shot at the ready. All but spelling certain doom for RCY. We do see Big Num rotating from the bottom lane. The stick buying a little bit of time, and the Brambles coming in just a tad too late. Second death of the game for RCY. Where the hell? RCY making the rotation bottom. Ogre eating the assault from the Dire. Eidolon's going to put in the right clicks, and one more should do it. From the Shadow Realm, Big Num gets another kill. RCY responding at the meantime to the mid lane push. Wants to catch that wave, prevent any damage against this tier 1 tower. And Fade with a nice early game build up here. Wand, Tranquils. Oh no, Yamson in the silence. Feeling a calling, pulling him back to the grave. Drow dead for 24. Speed saving the tombstone here. Just knows it's too low of an opportunity for them to fight. TP in from Iyasi. As speed hits the flesh golem, trying to walk down Fischero with those flesh mitts, brings him down. I'm not just the rotting mitts. And RCY with the Dragon Tail in the mid lane alone does have the Echo Slam. He's in the middle of 2 heroes in a big wave. Lets it rip. No one dies. TP coming in after the Earthshaker. Already dies. It's canceled. Really fleshing out that early game armament of Wildcard. Fischero stepping up. Yasi also revealed. Big Num going in to join RCY. Doom is ready, but will he cast the ult? No, going for the TP out, but rooted by Big Num. Signature hero for the pause 4 player. Rainbow TP response. And the drums beefing up the Eidolons and the Dragon. Putting a big squeeze here on this tier 2 tower. And let's take a look mid, folks. We see Big Num and Speed walking down alone. Creep wave and a bunch of heroes. No Echo Slam. Oh, all right. Doom cast on the Undying to start the fight. Fischero biting off far more than he can chew. Will go down to the Eidolons. Fade picks up the kill. And the waves are meeting here. Echo Slam from alone, but Fade survives it. Doom on the DK, but for what? He's already a dragon. Black Hole pulling 2 in to their deaths as Speed closing the gap brings down a third. And that's a bit of a disaster for SAADBOYS. Losing 3, losing their Doom, their Echo Slam, and now their Ogre. Soon to be a tier 3, chalked up in advantage of Wildcard. Breaking high ground here, 21 minutes in. I wish I had my cam on so you could have seen that. Pretty funny, but Wisdom Rune and a Tormentor going the way of the Dire here as Yase walks up, gets stunned and cleaved down by RCY, the Fire Dragon. As Fischero and Muerta both silenced, looking to get away. Atos holding Yamson in place on the dead shot to save Fischero temporarily. Breathe Fire coming in and bringing down the Doom, sending him back to the 7 hells as Jix joins the fray on the back of Big Num. Finn picks up the Ghost Scepter. He knows that PA probably only one of the only heroes that can kind of kill him. And Doom on Fade here. No Black Hole this time, so you can still use your items. Press your pipe, brother. Fischero goes down, pays for his insolence against the offlaner. Ogre to fall as well. Dagger on the high ground. The Vision is dead as Dark Black going for the TP out. The Dragon Tail not coming out in time. He's silenced from Muerta. Good coverage ran by the support as 9 limping. Trying to find some space. Trying to find some solace, though. The Cursed Crown and the Bramble Maze spelling his doom. A good setup for the Fire Breath. RCY eating the daggers here. Alright, and Fischero gonna be the first to fall here. But what's that? PA in on top of the Dragon Knight, saved by the Tombstone. Speed Gaming, folks. Doing the most. This 9 has to back off, but Yebsen once more. Hurricane pikes himself forward. And RCY back out, but that's just an alone Echo Slam. He's back in the Tombstone by time. RCY says, gotcha, bitch. Comes right out to play and looking for a full team wipe. 4 dead. GG is called. 26 minutes into game 1. SAADBOYS left in their fields and go back to the drawing board as Wildcard take the advantage early on here in the series. We have no time for rudeness here, folks. As for Fischero, thinking the exact same thing. Fade brings him down. That mana burn doing the damage. That leads the question, where is the Jakiro helping out with the runes as Yase looking to get away here. Gyrocopter going in on Big Num. No snap region available, and he will get the blast off for the stun and extra damage, though. A kill going to the Gyrocopter, juking in the trees. Undying will not get away from Fade. Homing missile taking off with the stun as we see Speed make the twin gate rotation. It's looking good for Dark Black until he appears from the trees. Double kill coming out for Wildcard. RCY gets a nice bottle refill and a little bit of reinforcements here from Big Num, but at the 2-on-2, and the rune spawns bottom. No, stun up. RCY gonna take the ticket to the high ground here. One more swashbuckle will do it. It misses. Goes wide. Rolling Thunder in from alone as Big Num suffering. As Bristle dies in the off lane to Yamson and Speed. Alone rolling one more time on Big Num might do it. Silences the Pangolier, but the right clicks land alone, eating the tower shots. RCY has broken your ankles, but Romeo and Julia die together in the end. How romantic. Alone gets the experience for the kill. Alone tipping RCY there. What a duel in the mid lane. What a duel. Speed coming top side. Alright, loses creeps to the flat cannon here. Blast off coming in on top of TCH. Tombstone, 3 hits remaining. The instant respawn gonna add to the numbers for Dire. TPing in, Speed pops the wand, gets another convert here. Dark Black does kill the techies, and now Alone closing the gap, has the Rolling Thunder after the swashbuckle. One more kill in the pockets of the SAADBOYS. Treads Falcon into Lance after a full wand. Very brawly game. And Fade gets stunned up twice here. Big Num in the wings as Rolling Thunder is let loose. Coming in alone, wants to kill. The duel though from Fade. A turn of fortune for the Radiant. As Dark Black arrives, Fade dancing along the fountain, dipping his toes in. And RCY showing up with amplified damage. Coil onto 2. Gyro getting quite low. Orb through. And Yamson coming through with the avalanche. With the toss. 2 dead. Looking for another one. Make it 3. And Big Num, can he go? No. No, he's going to go back to base. That's a 2-for-2 exchange here. Alright. Dual smoke coming out from the Radiant. Wildcard looking to deal a hand. On the top side of the map, Fade gonna eat the homing missile, but the jaws of the vice grip tightening. TP's available on the Gyrocopter, but you're not gonna get him when you get pulled into the coil here. Blast off into the duel, the damage is coming out, and Gyrocopter will fall. TCH on the run, but a little zombie trying to shamble away, and it's not the Day of the Dead zombies, thankfully. A little bit of a slow boy coming out, dead for 20. Speed Gaming with the auras coming in. He's got the Centaur stomp into the blast off, the damage, the control. It's all here, folks. just as the Dire show up. Two heroes surrounded now by a puck on the north side, and Faye looking for a duel. Won't get it thanks to the ice path. Quick thinking from 9, but RCY still under the tower with the shield rune. Once more, striving to achieve, dodges the Macropire. Jakiro dead as RCY gets healed by the hand of God. Dark Black looking to bring him down. The puck is dead. That orb still flying though. A little bit of damage going out to the surviving Dire players, but puck is the prize. Gatekeeping the high ground. Big Num. Uh-oh. We got the Troll Summoner. And imagine the push coming out from this one, folks. RCY still on the prowl. Fade looking for a kill. Looking for a duel. He's got the Blade Mail. Alone. Rolling Thunder not yet available. Duel on the Pangolier in the Macropire, but the damage coming out from the Radiant. Too much to sustain. One to fall per side. Bristle has to limp away. They get the techies. They get the LC. Oh no, Ice Path onto the low ground, but the orb gets them out. The Coil Decay getting the kill at the last moment. Yamson showing up. Shadow Blade, Echo Saber in tow. Not gonna get anything. Got 2 stuns. The Cloak Aura. Oh, Alone is low, but in the door on Yamson. Gets bounced up to the high ground. Hand of God coming through. Tombstone is down. Bullets coming out from Dark Black as Yamson gets to the Tombstone. Fashero chasing down. Speed brings him down. The Chin Army all but dead here. Fade goes for the duel on the Bristle, pulling him to an about face as he dies, undying, and now RCY is in, and he's pissed. He wants revenge for his boys. Coil onto the Gyrocopters. Gyrocopter doing an about face of his own. RCY will jump into the ancient camp as Yamson closing the gap. Fade going for the juke path here that Dark Black might take. Spots him out. Holds off. RCY picks up the kill. Fade with the blink, the blade mail. Okay. Yamson finds Alone, the burst damage. Holy! Silver Edge. 300 bonus physical damage. Oh, the rune goes to RCY here. Alone is silenced, has no way of purging it. Does get the roll up into the Rolling Thunder. You gotta expect it next here, but the duel from Fade brings down the enemy carry. Rolling Thunder on Yamson. Gets purged. RCY still alive, just tap dancing on the Dire. Will get caught by the Ice Path. Jakiro, a good pick against this puck. 2 for 2 here. Gonna be in favor of the Dire, but getting the gyro off the map, certainly nice. Yamson does get slowed even during the invis, and Fade just on a killing spree. Oh, Yamson. He's gonna get both wisdom runes. He's gonna get both wisdoms. Oh my god, and the courier. Insult to injury. Oh, if sad boys weren't sad before. They're gonna be living up to their name now as Alone gets dueled. The wombo combo from the offlane duo. Fade and Big Num bring down Alone. Duration 6. Oh my god, you're sitting on Yamson while he's shadow bladed. Alone with the blink. Fade, blink it in, duels him through the debuff immunity. It pierces, baby, and that's gonna be a dead Pangolier. Going down 2-0 in a series is devastating. We'll see how it plays out off the back of this fight. Alone rolling through. Yamson just absorbing it all. Status resist from that SNY. He goes back in. He's got it. He just wants the smoke. Just staying in the Macropire. He says, you know what? This is where stones are made. In the fires of the mountain. And Fade goes back in for the duel. Turns the Bristle around. The Ice Path doing a little bit of work here. Glimmer, not enough. The Bristle dies. Roll up, not that great either when you just keep cascading hero over hero lemmings into the sea, and these are some big lemmings, and you're all out of water. GG called. 25 minutes in. Wildcard take game 2. 1 win stands between them and a return to Bucharest. Works well getting on top of the willow of the puck as well. Hoping for a Game 3 win and a Grand Finals sweep. 3-0 would be quite the statement here for the NA Powerhouse Wildcard. Alright. First blood is going to be coming out here. God's Rebuke. And Ramble so strong. Speed going to go down. And we got a curveball from Alone. Dying with your TP on cooldown puts Fade on an island. We do have our carrier Bristle. Seeing red. And Fade gonna get body blocked. The right click's coming out. Too much for the solo Night Stalker. And that is... Thank you, Mr. Ray Pogi. I look forward to my chicken in the Philippines. Don't know if I'll have the methods to prepare it, though, or bring it back home. So we'll have to eat it together. Alone tipping RCY. Fashera goes down to the poison touch of Speed. Doing a lot of work with the orb here. Gets the water rune. Gonna get the bounty as well. Looking to connect to the bottom lane, perhaps. Speed dodging the brambles. Puck is inbound, though. Radiant need to be careful here. You could give up one, perhaps two. Speed under the trees, deep in the territory. Uses the disruption, dodges the vision, but will get speared, dies. Dire 4 also going down. A trade with a rotation, certainly in favor of the Radiant, but now it's nighttime and Fade. He's angry. You won't like him when he's angry. But it's time for Big Num to get out. On the Night Stalker. 9 gets disrupted. Dark Black looking to get some damage, but it's not looking good for the Dire. TP coming in from the Ogre as Puck flaps their wings. Coming top Fade. The first point of contact for Puck. Alone quite low. Has the coil, but the Willow has perished already. Silenced. They turn their attention to Puck. 1 for 1. Breaks the coil. Fade. The damage is going to be coming out. A sniper pushing this mid-tier 1 tower. We see a disengage from the Radiant. This tier 1 being pressured as well. Keeping that catapult as alive as long as he can here. RCY going to go for the assassinate and Alone falls. Already using the Waning Rift. The phase shift. Won't be able to disjoint it. And he's off to the races for this Echo Saber. Speed wants to protect the haste rune here. Needs to get... No, he doesn't. Ults the Puck, grabs it, and runs away. Arena of Mars coming back out onto Fade. The silence is applied, but no one's stepping in it just yet. Coil put on the... Oh, no. Night Stalker, he flies away, just weathers the storm, gets out as the Ogre dies, and the Sniper has arrived. Cardell unleashing hell. The break applied. Sharpshooters on all sides here. Mars trying to get out. Pump faking the assassinate to get the last hit, but recognizes I just need to get this damage out. Big kill. Big kills, plural, coming out for the Radiant. Puck able to get out. Uh-oh. Smoke broken. Dark Ascension he takes to the sky. Fade once. The juicy Dark Black already at half health as Big Num closing the gap of Fashero, making some space with the arena, saves the Bristle. Big Num half health, pops the wand, the Lotus, trying to bring down the Mars as Fade dueling on the back lines with 2. Finds the Mars coming back into the fray here. Spear of Mars bringing Fade just back, but the Squirrel will fall as we see Yams clean up the Dark Willow elsewhere, and alone.
Double kill.
Uh-oh. Yamsun finds the Mars. That's the action off screen. We got action here. Speed buying time for everyone to show up. The self-disruption will be the death on the Bristle. Speed living through it all, but they've changed their sights to RCY. Brings down the Ogre. Brings down 9. 1 remaining hero. And it's Puck. He's gone. Realizes that he cannot stay around. Has to go cut a wave, but the TPs are already coming out in response. Fade's got the crippling fear, and I think Puck is afraid and alone as he falls dead for 30. Arena coming out with the disruption, buy and fade time. No Spear of Mars, no problem for the Radiant. Brought to his knees, Fashiro falls dead for 26. Looking for more in the Shadow Realm. Willow exists, but without the Ogre. Fade in the trees, buying time and vision. Hat trick going to the Radiant. This activity from the Radiant, simply superb. Speed connecting to Yamsun here on Dark Black. Aghanims in hand, will it be enough? The skewer after the harpoon. Fade brings down the puck. The tips are coming out. The bristleback is bristling, but it's not enough. Another team wipe here. 17 minutes into game 3. Oh, RCY. Looking custom grenade. Yamsun dragging the Mars down. Fashiro gets the arena, but dies. Dark Black in, throws the hairball, throws the quills, it's going, but Yamsun hits the RP and the carry's dead. 2 for 1 with the buyback on the Willow. Now they're all falling like dominoes here. Feared up Fade, fought back from the Dire. Still has a little bit of time left in the air, brings down 9, tier 3 to join. Tough break and GG called. Wildcard do it in terrific fashion. 20 minutes into game 3. It's a full sweep in the grand finals. Congratulations, Wildcard. You are going to Bucharest, Romania for PGL Wallachia Season 3 as the North American representative.